good morning, Michael. A cold start to our weekend and also a snowy start to our weekend. Up to Evergreen Parkway along I-70, you can see light snow is still falling. If you are traveling out and about this morning or throughout the day, definitely want to add some extra time. We could see bridges and overpasses very slick this morning, and up in the high country we could see very breezy conditions causing blowing and drifting snow, reducing visibility. On the first alert satellite and radar, still seeing some light snowfall through Pueblo this morning. Snow wrapping up here in the metro area as well as the foothills, but we could see another round of snow later today, so you could see a light snow shower to pass through. We do have a winter weather advisory in place through this evening for the northern mountains up through Steamboat. We could see another 1 to 3 inches of snow along the I-70 corridor, another 1 to 3 inches possible as well. And with wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour, we could see blowing and drifting snow, making for difficult travel. So definitely add some extra time if you're headed to the mountains. On the Futurecast, we'll see mostly cloudy conditions statewide today with lingering flurries throughout the day, taking you to this afternoon right around lunchtime, especially through the foothills up through Boulder, Fort Collins. See some light snow showers. By this evening, dinner time, we'll see most of the snow start to ramp down, but we could still see some lingering snowstorms down through Trinidad as well as Colorado Springs, and a few flurries still possible through Boulder and Fort Collins through this evening. Overnight tonight, we'll see clearing, and by tomorrow morning, sunshine and dry conditions return for the second half of your weekend after a very snowy start. Currently outside, it is a cold start. 24 degrees at the airport, 28 downtown. Winds are light out of the east at 7 miles per hour, so it feels like 16 degrees out there this morning. It's not going to get much warmer. We're going to stay nearly 20 degrees below normal for this time of year. Most of us here in the Front Range will top out in the upper 30s, some of us hitting the low 40s by this afternoon, but it's going to stay cold statewide. Out on the eastern plains, we'll see temperatures in the 40s and 50s, up in the high country in the 30s and 40s, with 50s and even some low 60s out to the west. If you're headed up to Boulder this afternoon, it's going to be a cold one for the black and gold game. Pre-game, 31 degrees. We could see some lingering flurries. By kickoff, 34 degrees, and by halftime, 37 degrees. So a very cold game ahead, so definitely want to bundle up if you're headed up to Boulder. Low temperatures tonight will drop in the 20s here in the Front Range. Teens mainly in the high country, with 20s and 30s to the west and out to the east. And then tomorrow, a little bit of a warm up comes our way. Still slightly below where we should be for this time of year, but compared to today, it's going to feel lovely. We'll be back in the mid 50s here in the Front Range. On the Super 7-day forecast, tomorrow stays dry, a bit warmer. Then to start the work week, we'll be in the low 60s, but a chance to see a few thunderstorms just in time for the last week of April. And then on Tuesday, temperatures drop, a cold front moves in, and a good chance for us to see some snow here in the metro area. Right now, Michael, it's looking like we could see several inches of snow, so a first alert weather day is possible on Tuesday. That unsettled weather continues through the end of the week.